So, what it is turmeric, ginger, and other things that I'm going to take you through that are involved with this medicine. So it's vital that you use a certain pan, a certain drainer and a certain strainer, because this is like dye, and no matter where you cut it, cook it or whatever, if you've got a white surface or if you get anything else surface, it's gonna ruin whatever you got. Some people actually wear gloves. It's vital you get a flask. So I'm going to take you through how I do my medicine and how I do it, because I want to introduce the world to this if they don't know. Because if you do know, if you don't know, you get a flask and you fill the flask up with the right amount of water you're going to use. You put it in your pan. Ground pepper. Just a pinch, small or big, but it's just a pinch. Pinch of pepper. I use half a lemon. I got told to only use a couple of slices. I use half a lemon because it's ideal for my system and what my body needs. So if you look at how much I'm actually using, pinch of pepper, half a lemon. So basically, once this is all in the pan, you have to boil it till boiled. It's cooked when it's boiled. As soon as it's boiled, it's cooked. So here's your turmeric. So I would say that's more than enough turmeric for me, depending how strong you want it. Depending how strong you want it, you can use more or less. Yeah. Sometimes you can't squeeze that out because it's too hard. Oh, anyway, just to let you know when I do this. So we're nearly there basically. We have to, the ingredients are what makes it touch your inner light, your soul, your spirit, your life force. So a long spoon helps to get to the bottom of the. So teaspoon of honey, coconut, I've got a bit of a sweet tooth, hence no teeth in my head. What I must share with you is that's the last of my turmeric that's come from Manchester, from Mr. Cairns, Oldham Market. My ginger is dying down. That's the last bit of ginger they've got, but it's alright because I'll go to Lidl and get some ginger off them. So I've put in here already honey and coconut, and I'm getting ready to do it. So now this is bubbling, starting. It's more or less ready. What you do is get your back of your wooden spoon, and only use wooden spoons. You get your lemon and squeeze the lemon, so you're squeezing the juice out of the lemon because it's cooked. Yeah, so you give it a stir, give it a good stir, and you can see the dye coming out of it. Well, I call it dye, obviously it's not dye, but it's like dye because it's so strong. Look. If you're ill and you've got a cold, if you've got oh look, the benefits of this are just pathetic. The benefits of this are stupid. If you're ill and you've got bunged up and you want to make this, because this, you can have this for anything. Right, for instance, right, it's done, Lynn. That's done. So I'm going to turn it off. I'll use my left hand so you can see what I'm doing. You have to do this gently and slowly. And try and get every little bit in it. Alright. Pile it in. Oh, look at that. Oh, shit, he's coming. Okay, bollocks. Ooh. Ooh. There's my glass. Try and use the same glass that you want and try and get a small glass. Right. Ooh. Oh my bleep days. Oh my fucking days. So, I will have this tonight, and if you want to do the same thing, you have to make sure you get a flask that you know is going to keep your medicine juice hot for hours. I'll have that tonight after I do my disciplines, teachings and training for an hour and a half, and after my stuff with a spliff I'll have my juice just before I go to bed. And also turn it upside down and give it a shake, because sometimes the honey stays at the bottom of the flask, and you do that because if you just leave it and then you taste it and you think, oh, it doesn't taste sweet, and I put a good bit of honey in it because it's stayed at the bottom. So turn it up, give it a shake. So that's done. You have to be very careful. You have to be very careful you don't burn your lips. And I'm only going to add that to it. Okay. Ow. So that's done now. That'll be for tonight. And what we do now with this, do not throw it away. I used to throw it away because they said what you do is get some water, put about, if not the same amount of water you're going to have with your flask, just a bit less, because it's not going to be as strong tomorrow. Sometimes I can ferment it for 2 days, not just the day after. But what I'm going to say to you, if anybody's going to do this, you have to administrate this like medicine. You have to have this regular for the rest of your life. I'm not joking. So cover that up. Cover that up. Cover that up. Let it sit. Put it somewhere safe. You can have that tomorrow. If you want to follow my taking it, you can have it in the day. You can have it in the afternoon. But I insist, for me, because I know what it does to me, when I'm resting, like I said earlier on, not be moving and just be in your slumber or whatever else, and that's when it's doing its magic, because your body's quiet, your brain's quiet, and it's from Gaia. There's nothing here from the chemist, there's nothing here from Asda, Tesco, name it, name the names. The benefits are mind-blowing. It will work. It's come from Gaia. Getting a bit emotional there. That's ridiculous. What's all that about? Anyway, so let's keep safe, keep loving, be happy, be smiley. Love and light. Rastafari Namaste, love. Rastafari Namaste. Saturday Kalji.